with the baggage of deferred tax payment behind you, how do you see FY27 panning out for you in terms of bottom line? As you know, it will provide you additional income during the ongoing fiscal.
This year we have actually identified our deferred tax liability at the rate of 25% instead of 35%, and we have taken one time hit of 632 crore. And from this current year we are going to the new tax regime, and it will give us additional benefit of 600 to 700 crore in our annual profit. That is going to help us in bringing improvement in bottom line.
So with this, one can anticipate that you will touch 5,000 crore bottom line?
This year also we booked profit of 4,369 crore, and 5,000 crore should not be any challenge for Central Bank of India.
And sir, I mean, I would also like to understand from you, medium term vision for this bank. How do you want to take it forward in terms of various parameters, say HR, organizational restructuring, or in terms of how do you want to take it, how do you want to make it digital savvy bank of the country? Because you are 100 plus year old organization. I think
114 year old organization.
14 year old organization. But we haven't seen, it is still considered to be a legacy bank rather than a nimble-footed modern bank. So how do you want to take up this challenge, and how do you want to transform it?
See, for any organization, actually consumer behavior and customer centricity is the most important thing. If we want to remain relevant, and as you told, that really we have to align our organization also aligned with the recent business model and also the customer's behavior. In that direction, rightly said by you, all people, process and technology plays very important role. Actually, how to challenge before me is to prepare our people to understand the changed dynamics of the recent business area. For that purpose, actually preparing them, HR transformation is required, and we are already working on it, so that first of all the role clarity and also differentiation between performer and non-performer on objective basis, and in a transparent approach with the implementation of technology, that their assessment of performance is done objectively. And second aspect, to prepare them for next level, starting capturing the complete life cycle of an employee from the onboarding to the leadership level. End-to-end training program is being provided, and also credit is one area, forex is one area, where technology is another area, which is very important these days. The very focused training program we are providing them, so that our people are ready to understand these challenges and match the customer expectations. Second thing is, very important thing is products and processes. The segment wise products have been created now in liability side and asset side, and also in asset side if I talk about, then the clusters, active clusters are there for agriculture, MSME. We have identified branches, 225 branches in MSME specific branches, more than 274 branches in agri-intensive area in the active clusters. In that we are aligning ourselves with the requirement of the Indian economy. And third, technology is very important part. Suppose if we want to remain relevant for CASA mobilization, then for current account we require cash management services, mobile app, for retail customer also, corporate customers also. So these areas also Central Bank has evolved, and for improvement in adoption we are working actually with our field staff, and also that adoption level among the customers gets increased. And also banking business is trust business. For maintaining trust in the eyes of all the stakeholders, including customers, the resilience in cyber security side, and also not only satisfaction, but also they must think that whatever transactions they are doing with us, it is safe and secured. In cyber security side also, Central Bank of India has initiated many steps to give confidence to our customer that any transactions which you are doing with us, it is under safe and secured environment. With these initiatives, I am fully confident that in coming years Central Bank of India is going to play very important role in Indian economy. The main strength, I will say, it is our network. Actually, our presence in 4,585 branches, all 28 states we are present, and all 7 out of 8 union territory we are present. Physical branches are there, and most of 65% of these branches are in rural and semi-urban area, and those areas are now real growth engines of Indian economy, and our presence is there. That makes us actually really in a very good position to serve this nation in a better and meaningful way, and that is the core strength which differentiates us. In my as far as my knowledge goes, no other banks are having such a large presence in rural and semi-urban area. That is a big differentiator.
Sir, as you talked about network, I would like to understand what sort of network expansion plan you have, and on the HR side, how much intake that you are planning to, have to manage all these segments and the growth trajectory.
See, as far as branch opening is concerned, more than 150 branches we are going to open in this current year. For that purpose, we have already obtained approval from the board. And in HR side, actually we have, because the human asset is the most important part, and skill set required is from credit side, and 1,000 credit officers we have already onboarded. They are undergoing a training program, rigorous training program for 1 year, and they will also join us very soon. 15 senior level officer AGM cadre we are taking in area of risk management, in area of credit, in area of forex and treasury, and also more than 1,000 officers we are recruiting for actually in probationary officer side. 300 marketing officers we are taking, 50 forex officers we are taking. This is the actually in terms of human asset also we are adding good number of officers and employees to actually help us in achieving our vision for Central Bank of India.